Welcome to Bohol Philippines.
In this video, we're going to be checking out the most popular tourist attractions and letting you know at the end what we think is overrated and what we think is worth visiting. Our first stop is the famous Chocolate Hills. We drove our motorcycle here from Panglao, which is about an hour-and-a-half drive away.
Yeah, and the drive is absolutely beautiful. You pass through the man-made forest, which are hundreds of mahogany trees that were planted by the local government as part of a reforestation project. It's a really cool stop to just take a picture, very Instagram worthy, but be careful, there's lots of traffic. Watch out for those big trucks.
And we wanted to get here a lot earlier because you do hear it can get pretty crowded, but unfortunately it started raining when we were driving, so we had to make a stop at a local restaurant, which was really cute. We got some coffee and some great food. And Daniel even got stung by a bee on the way here. So it's been a rough start of the day, and it's actually still raining on and on.
Still raining a little bit right now, so hopefully we're gonna sit it out here a little bit now under this shelter and hope that it passes by so we can go up there the hill to see the Chocolate Hills. So the views here are absolutely amazing, even though it is very, very cloudy. You can still see a ton of Chocolate Hills.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely attracts a crowd, so you're gonna have to share it.
With a lot of people. So we're gonna stick around here a little bit more. Hopefully it's not gonna start raining more. And then we'll check out another viewpoint that is apparently less touristy, and we'll share a few facts about the Chocolate Hills with you there. Okay, it is getting more and more busy here. There's a couple of tour buses now arriving, so I think it would be a good idea now to leave.
Yeah, let's take the shuttle back down to our motorcycle and check out the other viewpoint, where we hear there's way less people, and that's my kind of place. So let's go.
Let's go.
Now this is more like it. We've arrived here at Bud Agta viewpoint, and this is the proper way to enjoy the Chocolate Hills. There are barely any people here, and the views are also amazing.
This is so beautiful.
It is so amazing. I absolutely love it. And it's just so much more enjoyable to look at them here rather than the complex viewpoint.
Absolutely. I mean, there's still a few people here because there are, I don't know if you can see them down there, there are ATV tours and buck car tours that you can rent or with a guide.
Yeah.
But it's not that many. There's no tour buses.
Yeah.
Right?
And
that makes a huge difference.
That makes a huge difference. We promised you some facts. So my favorites of all are the local legends about these Chocolate Hills. So one is that two giants were throwing rocks at each other and fighting each other. And what remained of the battle, the aftermath, are the Chocolate Hills. And another one is that a giant fell in love with a human and cried tears, and the tears are the Chocolate Hills. So one's romantic, one's all battle-y. Both are really cute.
But in fact, what really happened is that this was actually under the sea. So these are coral deposits and rainwater, I think as well.
Rainwater and erosion.
And erosion that formed those hills over, I believe, millions of years. Must have been huge.
There's so many of them.
There's so many,
It's crazy. Too bad it's a little foggy right now, so we can't even see as far as I think you would normally be able to see, but there are still tons.
Can we just walk a little bit there, guys? It started to rain again. Let's just get under the cover. So I guess we're stuck here a little bit.
Good thing there's a little roof, so there's a tiny part you can shelter because it is raining now.
So luckily the rain comes and goes and the sun is poking out again. Like 10 minutes ago, it was actually raining quite a bit. I'm very happy with that though. So there's two platforms up here and it really feels like you're basically alone. There's like 3 or 4 more people up here besides us. Completely different compared to the other viewing point. I can highly recommend this one here. Time to head back to our lovely scooter down those million stairs. They're super steep. While I'm climbing down there and trying not to fall, I could want to tell you why they're actually called chocolate hills. So in the dry season they turn brown like Hershey Kisses. You can see probably on the drone shots that I put in, some of them are already a little bit brown and some are still nice and green. I think that's because it's actually raining a little bit more than usual at this time of year. Whew.
It is humid.
Yeah, it's really humid, like with the rain on and off. Ooh, it's getting like really humid. I guess just be aware that because it is not as touristy as the other one, the road here is also not as developed, obviously, which I'm very happy about because otherwise there would be bigger tours and everything coming here as well.
Yeah, but it's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
A little bumpy, but it's very short from
Yeah,
the main road.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I'm so excited. We are off to the Philippine Tarsier Sanctuary to see the second smallest primates in the world. They look so cute when I looked them up online. I cannot wait to see them in person.
Apparently they're just so small. They're like a palm. Like
Your palm.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm excited as well.
All right, let's go.
Let's hop on a scooter and let's go. And we made it to the Philippine Tarsier Sanctuary.
But this is actually not the one that most tourists go to. Most tourists go to the Tarsier Conservation Area in Lobok. But doing some research, we found out that that's not really an official conservation area. And the animals are kept in poor conditions there. We've heard that they're placed close to tourists, very close together. And what we know about these are they're very territorial, so they actually need their space. And they are scared of sound, so you know, in the other place there are lots of tourists, they're really close to them. We just haven't heard the greatest things, so we highly recommend to actually come to this one, which is an actual supported sanctuary. It's supported by the local government and they're actually in the wild, so we're really excited to see them in their natural habitat here. And we're gonna have to probably tell you more about it afterwards because we have to be quiet. What's actually crazy is that these animals get really stressed out from light and sound, so much so that if they get too stressed out they actually smash their little heads against the tree. So and because of their skull is very thin, they sometimes kill themselves, which is just horrific. So we need to make sure to follow the rules and respect them, and we're really excited to see them.
Okay, so let's go.
Was an incredible experience. They are so cute and so small.
So tiny, that's insane. And guys, we learned a few things about them and it's impressive, it's mind-blowing. So their eyes are actually fixed in and they can turn the head in 360 degrees like an owl.
Yeah, it's so crazy. They were mostly sleeping because they are nocturnal. But we did see a few of them open up their eyes.
Yeah.
Obviously, they were like hidden in the shade because they don't really like light. So, I can't get over it. It was so cute.
Such a cool experience. You can tell that they care for them. They have them like you don't know where they are, so like they point them out to you a little bit. They're not placed anywhere like at the other place, and they really try for everybody to be quiet, only in small groups.
Yeah.
And a huge shout out to our guide, because she took a couple of really amazing
She
pictures.
really helped us get the footage, and she knows how to do it without disturbing them. So thank you so much for helping us get the footage. We got some awesome close-up shots, and they are so cute. We saw about 4 of them hidden away in different places, and the little hike is also nice. I mean, if it's not a hike, it's a walk, but the trails are really nice and highly recommend it. And please come here instead of the one in the Lobak. The one in Lobak is very geared to tourists and exploiting the animals. They do such a good job here, and we really hope that you come and visit the actual sanctuary, and it's worth it because it's really cute. I can
Can tell.
All right.
It is hot. We need a beach.
Yes, let's go.
So we will be heading back now to Panglao Beach, show you guys around there a little bit, and probably grab a happy hour beer.
Yes, that sounds good.
All right, see you there. And we made it to Alona Beach. So this beach is super conveniently located where you would probably be staying when you visit Bohol. It is just down the main road there, and there's tons of restaurants, bars, offering all sorts of things. The beach itself is probably not the nicest beach. It still has a very fine sand, but you wouldn't spend the entire day there. Maybe just like an afternoon or so, right?
It has a lively atmosphere though. So now, what are our opinions about what is overrated and what is worth visiting?
Okay, let's start from the top. The Chocolate Hills. So you definitely have to visit the Chocolate Hills. You cannot miss it when you are in Bohol or in the Philippines even, right? So my thoughts of the 2 different viewpoints, I would say that the complex is overrated. There are so many tourists, especially a lot of tourists coming with buses.
Yeah.
So it's getting crowded there. Unless you are there very early in the morning, I would say that is absolutely overrated.
Exactly. Yeah. So we definitely recommend checking out our second viewpoint because there's way less people and you have a lot more time to take photos or sit down and enjoy without being interrupted and having crazy crowds around you.
Yeah, and if you're adventurous, like even rent one of the ATVs or the buggy cars. It's definitely a fun thing to do. We didn't do it because it was raining and we would have been so muddy. Not the best idea when it's raining. Next up.
The Tarsiers is another must do in Bohol. This is definitely not overrated. They are so cute, and I mean, an endangered species that you can't see them in many different places. So this is definitely unique to Philippines and a must visit for sure. Although we do want you to set your expectations because the whole thing is just about 15 minutes. So, you know, don't expect it to last too long. So as long as your expectations are in check, again, they do this so they're not bothering them too much and you're going to be in small groups. So it might feel a little bit quick, but again, they are so adorable. It
is actually a good thing compared to the other sanctuary that a lot of people are going to, and a lot of conservation areas.
The one in Lobak, again, we highly recommend going to the Philippine Sanctuary and Corella instead of the Lobak conservation area.
Yeah, you want to be ethical. You want to be, you want to make sure that the animals are being treated with respect and like how they should be treated, right?
Exactly.
And our last stop of the day is actually beautiful Alona Beach, where we are right now. I would say it is a little bit overrated for an entire day. However, if you just have an afternoon, if you're just, let's say, arriving in Bohol and you want to spend an afternoon at the beach right away, this is the beach to go to. Very lively, really cool restaurants for the evening.
And great happy hours.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have quite a few different happy hours in the bar, so definitely a good place to get a drink and watch the sunset, which we're gonna do right now.
All right. So if you found this video valuable to you, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.